Jana Duggar, the fourth child and second eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, has always lived her life under the public eye. Growing up as part of one of television's most famous families on TLC's *19 Kids and Counting*, she became a household name alongside her siblings. However, in recent years, Jinger has stepped into a new chapter of life that has brought both joy and challenges: motherhood. Now, amid navigating postpartum depression after welcoming her second child, Jinger is opening up about a major decision she made to prioritize her mental health. For many fans who followed the Duggar family during their time on reality TV, Jinger was often seen as the quiet yet introspective sibling with a deep sense of faith. Her journey since leaving the show has been marked by personal growth, including marrying Jeremy Volo, a former professional soccer player turned pastor, and starting a family of her own. The couple welcomed their first child, Felicity, in 2019, and later added another daughter, Evangeline, to their family in 2021. While motherhood brought immense happiness, it also introduced unexpected struggles for Jinger, struggles she is now courageously sharing with the world. Postpartum depression affects countless women worldwide, yet it remains an issue shrouded in stigma. For Jinger, acknowledging her battle with PPD wasn't easy. Raised in a conservative Christian household where vulnerability was sometimes viewed through the lens of spiritual strength, she initially felt pressure to push through her emotions without fully addressing them. In interviews and social media posts, Jinger revealed how she grappled with feelings of inadequacy, exhaustion, and overwhelming sadness shortly after giving birth to Evangeline. She described days when even simple tasks like getting out of bed or caring for her older daughter seemed insurmountable. "I had this picture in my mind of what being a mom should look like," Jinger shared candidly. "I thought I'd have endless energy and patience, but instead, I found myself feeling lost and disconnected, not just from others, but also from myself." Her honesty resonated deeply with mothers everywhere who have faced similar battles. Postpartum depression doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone regardless of background, upbringing, or faith. For Jinger, recognizing the signs early on was crucial, though not without its hurdles. At first, she tried to dismiss her symptoms as typical baby blues, believing they would fade over time. But as weeks turned into months, her condition only worsened, prompting her to seek help. One of the biggest decisions Jinger made during this difficult period was prioritizing therapy, a move that required significant reflection and courage. Therapy isn't traditionally emphasized within some conservative circles, particularly those rooted in religious traditions like hers. Yet, Jinger understood that her well-being, and ultimately her ability to care for her children, depended on taking action. With Jeremy's unwavering support, she began seeing a licensed counselor who specialized in maternal mental health. This step proved transformative, helping her unpack unresolved emotions while equipping her with practical tools to manage her anxiety and depressive episodes. "It wasn't easy admitting I needed help," Jinger admitted, "but once I did, I realized there was so much freedom in letting go of the shame. My faith is still incredibly important to me, but I've learned that seeking professional guidance doesn't mean abandoning God. It means trusting Him enough to use every resource He provides." In addition to therapy, Jinger embraced other strategies to cope with PPD. She started journaling regularly, using writing as a form of self-expression and healing. Exercise became another outlet, allowing her to release pent-up stress and boost her mood naturally. Most importantly, she leaned on her community, friends, family, and fellow moms who understood what she was going through. Their encouragement reminded her that she wasn't alone in her struggle. Another pivotal moment came when Jinger decided to scale back on certain responsibilities to focus on recovery. As someone accustomed to juggling multiple roles, as a wife, mother, author, and speaker, this choice initially felt counterintuitive. Society often glorifies business, especially for women, making it hard to justify stepping away from obligations. However, Jinger recognized that saying no to external pressures allowed her to say yes to her own healing process. She temporarily paused speaking engagements and delegated household duties to create space for rest and rejuvenation. This decision sparked conversations among her followers about the importance of setting boundaries. Many applauded her transparency, noting how rare it is for public figures to openly discuss such topics. By doing so, Jinger hoped to normalize discussions around mental health within communities that might otherwise shy away from them. She wanted other women to know it's okay to ask for help and take breaks when needed. Throughout her journey, Jinger remained steadfast in her commitment to authenticity. On Instagram, she frequently posted updates about her progress, sharing both triumphs and setbacks. Whether it was celebrating small victories like completing a workout or admitting to having tough days, her vulnerability inspired countless individuals. One fan commented, "Your openness gives me hope. I've been struggling too, and hearing your story makes me feel less alone." Jeremy played a vital role in supporting Jinger throughout this season. As a pastor, he understood the complexities of mental health and advocated for his wife's well-being at every turn. Together, they worked to foster an environment of understanding and grace within their marriage. They communicated openly about Jinger's needs and adjusted their routines accordingly. For instance, Jeremy took on more parenting responsibilities during times when Jinger needed extra rest, ensuring she never felt guilty about leaning on him. Their partnership served as a powerful example of teamwork in relationships, highlighting the importance of mutual support during challenging seasons. "Jeremy has been my rock," Jinger said. "He reminds me daily that I'm loved and valued, no matter what I'm going through." As Jinger continues to navigate life post-PPD, she reflects on how far she's come. Though the road hasn't been easy, she views her experience as a catalyst for personal growth. It taught her the value of self-compassion, the necessity of seeking help, and the beauty of embracing imperfection. Today, she feels stronger, not despite her struggles but because of them. Looking ahead, Jinger hopes to use her platform to advocate for maternal mental health awareness. She dreams of creating spaces where women can share their stories without fear of judgment. Whether through writing, speaking, or mentoring, she aims to inspire others to prioritize their well-being and recognize the strength in vulnerability. In closing, Jinger's story serves as a poignant reminder that no one is immune to life's challenges, not even those who appear to have it all together. Her willingness to confront postpartum depression head-on demonstrates incredible bravery and resilience. Through her journey, she reminds us all that healing is possible, and asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our humanity. By choosing to speak out, Jana Duggar isn't just transforming her own life. She's paving the way for others to find light in their darkest moments. And for that, she deserves immense admiration. Jana Duggar and Kylie Kels, two women from vastly different worlds, but united by their shared journey into motherhood, have found themselves at the center of an unexpected coincidence that has sparked curiosity and conversation across social media. Both recently welcomed sons named Finn, a name choice so strikingly similar it left fans wondering if there was some kind of secret collaboration behind the scenes. However, in a heartfelt message to her followers, Jinger took to Instagram to assure everyone that this overlap was entirely unplanned. The Duggar family is no stranger to public attention. As stars of TLC's *19 Kids and Counting*, they became household names for their unique lifestyle, rooted in strict Christian values, large family dynamics, and traditional gender roles. Jinger, however, has carved out her own path since leaving the show. She married Jeremy Vuolo, a former professional soccer player turned pastor, and together they've built a life centered on faith, love, and parenting. Their first child, Felicity Nicole, arrived in 2017, followed by son Samuel James in 2018. Now, with baby Finn joining the family, Jinger continues to balance her evolving identity as both a mom and a public figure, navigating modern parenthood while staying true to her beliefs. On the other side of the spectrum is Kylie Kelce, wife of NFL superstar Jason Kelce and sister-in-law to another football legend, Travis Kelce. The Kelces are deeply embedded in the world of sports, glamour, and high-profile events. Yet despite their jet-setting lifestyle, Kylie and Jason prioritize creating a grounded home environment for their growing family. With daughters Wyatt Elizabeth, born in 2021, and Bowen James, born in 2022, the couple has embraced every challenge and joy that comes with raising young children. Baby Finn represents a new chapter for them, one filled with anticipation, excitement, and perhaps even a touch of playful rivalry over naming rights. While these two families couldn't be more different in terms of background, career paths, or cultural influence, their decision to name their newborns Finn highlights how universal certain experiences can feel when you're stepping into the role of parenthood. Names often carry deep meaning, whether inspired by tradition, personal significance, or simply because they resonate emotionally. For both Jinger and Kylie, choosing Finn wasn't about making headlines. It was about finding something timeless yet distinctive, a name that would suit their little boys as they grow up in very different corners of the world. When news broke that Jana Duggar and Kylie Kelce had each named their sons Finn, reactions ranged from amusement to outright disbelief. Fans immediately began speculating about whether there was some hidden connection between the two mothers, or if this was just an extraordinary coincidence. Social media feeds lit up with memes, jokes, and conspiracy theories, all centered around the uncanny timing of the name choices. Some users humorously suggested that the two must have coordinated secretly, while others joked that Finn might suddenly become the trendiest baby name of the year thanks to their combined influence. For Jinger, who has always been open about her life online, the chatter posed a unique challenge. Known for sharing glimpses of her faith-based journey and parenting philosophies, she felt compelled to address the situation directly. In a lengthy Instagram post, she assured her followers that the similarity in names was purely coincidental. "I promise we didn't plan this," she wrote, emphasizing her surprise upon learning about Kylie's choice. Jinger explained that she and Jeremy had settled on Finn long before hearing any announcements from the Kelce family, describing it as a name that resonated deeply with their hopes for their son's future. She expressed admiration for its simplicity and strength, qualities she believes will guide him throughout his life. Kylie, too, weighed in on the matter through her own platforms, echoing Jinger's sentiment. Speaking candidly during one of her casual vlogs, she laughed off the idea of collusion, saying, "If only people knew how chaotic naming a baby really is." She revealed that she and Jason spent weeks debating potential names, ultimately landing on Finn because it felt fresh, versatile, and full of character. Like Jinger, Kylie dismissed the notion of planning anything with someone outside her immediate circle, pointing out how busy their lives are juggling family responsibilities and Jason's demanding football schedule. Despite their reassurances, skepticism lingered among fans. After all, both women occupy highly visible roles in pop culture, albeit in vastly different spheres. Some speculated that the overlap could stem from subconscious influences, perhaps hearing the name somewhere without realizing it, or even subtle nods to broader trends in baby naming conventions. Others pointed out that Finn has steadily gained popularity in recent years due to its association with beloved fictional characters like Finn from Star Wars and Adventure Time . Regardless of where the inspiration came from, the fact remains that neither woman anticipated the whirlwind of attention surrounding their decisions. What makes this story particularly fascinating is not just the coincidence itself, but also the way it underscores how interconnected our lives have become in the age of social media. Whether intentional or not, such moments remind us that even seemingly unrelated individuals can find common ground in the most unexpected places. For Jinger and Kylie, whose lives otherwise rarely intersect, the shared experience of naming their sons, Finn, serves as a testament to the universality of parenthood, and maybe even a hint of serendipity at work. Behind every name lies a story, a tapestry woven from emotions, memories, and aspirations. For Jinger Duggar and Kylie Kels, the choice of Finn for their respective sons wasn't arbitrary. It was deeply personal, reflecting their unique journeys into motherhood and their hopes for their children's futures. While the coincidence may have sparked amusement and intrigue, the reasons behind their selections reveal profound connections to themes of identity, legacy, and individuality. For Jinger, Finn embodies a sense of quiet strength and resilience, qualities she envisions her son carrying throughout his life. Growing up in the spotlight as part of the Duggar family, she understands the weight of expectations and the importance of forging one's own path. Naming her son Finn signifies a desire for him to navigate the world with courage and authenticity, unafraid to embrace challenges and carve out his own identity. The name also aligns with her spiritual values, evoking imagery of steadfastness and faith. In biblical terms, Finn can symbolize completeness or fulfillment, resonating with her belief that God has a purpose for each life. For Jinger, Finn isn't just a name, it's a prayer for her son's future, a wish for him to live fully and fearlessly within the framework of love and grace. Kylie Kels's reasoning, while distinct, shares a similar depth of intentionality. As the wife of an NFL star and a prominent figure in Philadelphia's sports-centric community, Kylie is acutely aware of the pressures that come with visibility. Yet, she and Jason wanted their sons named to stand apart from the glitz and glamour of their public personas. Finn struck them as refreshingly simple yet imbued with character, a name that feels approachable yet carries an air of adventure. For Kylie, the name conjures images of exploration and discovery, qualities she hopes her son will embody as he grows. It's also a nod to inclusivity and adaptability, traits essential for thriving in a rapidly changing world. By choosing Finn, Kylie and Jason are signaling their commitment to raising a boy who is grounded yet curious, confident yet compassionate. Though their motivations differ, both women share a desire to give their sons names that transcend fleeting trends. They sought something timeless, meaningful, and reflective of the kind of men they hope their children will become. This thoughtful approach underscores the profound responsibility parents feel when naming their offspring, a process that goes far beyond aesthetics or popularity charts. For Jinger and Kylie, Finn represents not only their dreams for their sons, but also their acknowledgement of the broader human experience, the universal longing for connection, purpose, and belonging. In many ways, the convergence of their naming choices serves as a reminder that parenthood transcends differences in background, lifestyle, or belief systems. Despite occupying vastly different worlds, Jinger and Kylie found themselves drawn to the same name for remarkably similar reasons. Their stories highlight how, even amidst diversity, there are threads of commonality binding us together. Threads that remind us we are all navigating the beautiful chaos of life, one carefully chosen name at a time. The remarkable coincidence of Jinger Duggar and Kylie Kels naming their sons Finn offers more than just a quirky anecdote for social media. It serves as a poignant reflection on the intersection of individuality and shared humanity. At first glance, their parallel choices might seem like an amusing twist of fate, but a deeper look reveals something far richer: the universal threads that bind us as parents, dreamers, and storytellers. Both women, though shaped by vastly different backgrounds and lifestyles, independently arrived at the same conclusion, selecting a name imbued with meaning and aspiration. This moment underscores how, Despite our diverse paths, we often gravitate toward symbols of strength, simplicity, and hope when envisioning the future for those we love most. The broader implications of this story extend beyond mere coincidence. It speaks to the power of names, not merely as labels but as vessels of identity and intention. A name like Finn, with its timeless charm and evocative resonance, transcends cultural divides and societal expectations. Whether chosen for its biblical undertones or its adventurous spirit, it reflects a shared desire among parents to gift their children something enduring, something that will anchor them as they navigate life's complexities. This mutual instinct suggests that, beneath surface-level differences, we are all driven by the same fundamental hopes: to nurture resilience, foster individuality, and create legacies that endure. Moreover, this narrative invites us to reconsider how interconnected our lives have become in the digital age. Social media amplifies moments like these, turning private decisions into public conversations. While some may dismiss the phenomenon as trivial, it actually illuminates the beauty of serendipity, the idea that strangers can unknowingly echo one another's choices in ways that feel almost fated. Such occurrences remind us that human experiences, no matter how unique they appear, are often underpinned by universal truths. Parenthood, in particular, is a universal endeavor, uniting people across boundaries through shared joys, struggles, and aspirations. Ultimately, the story of Jinger and Kylie naming their sons Finn is less about the name itself and more about what it represents: a celebration of individuality within the context of collective humanity. It reminds us that while our journeys may diverge dramatically, the core desires that guide us, to build meaningful lives, to honor tradition while embracing innovation, and to leave lasting impressions on the next generation, are profoundly universal. In this small yet significant overlap, we find a testament to the bonds that connect us all, proving once again that even in a world brimming with diversity, there is always room for harmony.